Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Volunteers offense is up first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, and the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And the Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Bulldogs keep the football on the move. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And now they run the draw play. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Vols with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. The Vols will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, great throw to first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. It started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Hand it off for a draw. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake on first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous when he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
The Volunteers are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help.
And he lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Using his legs here. Getting set. Here's second down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Ball handed off. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Vols. That puts them on top in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, what a move.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Here's a wide open receiver complete. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Play action here on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They call the draw play here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Holt. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Incompletion makes it second and short. Now they run a draw play. Physical run earns the first down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. That ball snagged for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stills.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And it's a bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Defense is coming after him. Almost intercepted. He caught it but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Holtz. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The shotgun handoff here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Now, I like to run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today, and it's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. It's 1 4th down. It's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Offense flex 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Looking to throw again. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.